Orphan Black, Echo's first pilot episode opens in 2050 with Lucy waking up in a living room and encountering a female physician. She administers a few tests, but Lucy is confused and has terrible long-term memory. When the doctor shows Lucy the picture of the infant, Lucy is unable to recall him. The doctor sedates her and leaves as she becomes agitated. When Lucy awakens on her own, she follows her gut and leaves the room. She discovers that she is at a lab run by the Additive Foundation, where printed body parts are found. When the female doctor captures her, she discovers a partially printed corpse in pink ink. She makes an attempt to clarify that Lucy is a 4D printed being that was modeled after a specimen. This is ineffective because Lucy runs away in terror before security can apprehend her. After 2 years, the scene switches to Lucy living in a rural area. She lives in a rented trailer and works on a farm. She is secretly seeing her landlord, Jack, a retired army medic who gets along well with his silent daughter Charlie. Lucy finds Charlie charming, but he keeps breaking into her trailer and taking things from her, like her research journal and rifle. She loves Jack and wants him to know about their relationship, but he is hesitant because Charlie was devastated when her mother left. Additionally, he is unable to discover more about Lucy's past. Lucy is not doing well either. She continues having dreams in which she sees her younger self with a bloody knife and blood all over the floor. She needs to be rushed to the hospital after running into a car at work because she is so dazed. She is relieved when nothing unusual is discovered by the doctors. Lucy is ecstatic when an anxious Jack invites her to move in with him and Charlie since he doesn't want to be separated from her. But Additive's employee notices something in Lucy's tests, and she tells the female doctor. Naturally, a bounty hunter discovers Lucy the night she is getting ready to move out because the hospital has her address on file. He exposes her arm to a UV light, revealing an additive imprint. Charlie watches via the window as Lucy fights her way out and enters the property. Charlie arrives with Lucy's rifle just in time to see the bounty hunter draw out his gun and shoots him. The scene ends with a terrified Charlie and a scared Jack being led into a secure home, and Lucy deciding to put an end to Additive for good. She finds herself at a sober resettlement home managed by Craig, the person who discovered her drugged out following her escape from Additive. She uses the bounty hunter's SIM card to locate his last known position in the hopes of finding them and telling them to leave her alone. Tom, who oversees Additive security detail, feels that Lucy shot his bounty hunter and that, as a result, she is dangerous, flawed, and a liability. The female doctor, who also serves as Additive's director, intervenes to stop him from killing her. Later, when she phones a woman and only gets voicemail, she is seen crying. Returning to Lucy, she notices a young girl who resembles her identically as a child while she wanders the building where the bounty hunter was last spotted. Startled, she unexpectedly runs into her and discovers the tiny child is listening to Lucy's all-time favorite song, Janine by David Bowie. They both have a suture mark on their wrists as well. She kidnaps the young girl after spotting a bodyguard. Lucy tries to acquire information from the bodyguard while the girl is oblivious to the circumstances, and she wonders if the girl is also printed from the same model as her. After the bodyguard fails to provide assistance, Lucy absconds with the girl. The female doctor phones Aunt Cosima at the end of Orphan Black, Echo's episode 1 because she thinks she might have done something wrong. The scene cuts to her workstation, displaying pictures of the Orphan Black cast, including Cosima, Siobhan, Felix, Sarah, and little Kira. This indicates that Kira, Sarah's grown daughter, is the female doctor. The intriguing premise of Orphan Black, Echo's episode 1 centers on Lucy, a clone who has been 4D printed and is being pursued by her creators as she attempts to discover more about herself via living her life. It is simple to follow thus far, but we said the same thing with Orphan Black before it became so